You know, with the fans running and the dryer running and the shit that's going on outside, I don't even know if you can even hear me at the moment. I keep on having people tell me how much they used to love these things, and you know, they miss me doing meanwhiles, and I gotta admit I kind of miss them myself a little bit, but I just haven't had a lot to talk about recently. Okay, that's not true. I've had a shitload to talk about, but I haven't actually wanted to talk about it. Okay, that's bullshit as well. I just didn't want to have to set up the camera. I just did probably the scariest thing I've done in a long time. I've spent the last 2 years, maybe, give or take, writing a script. Actually, technically, I've spent last 15 years writing it. There's just kind of a big gap in the middle there. About 2 years ago, I got determined and I found the screenplay. It was only about 30 pages long. And I got stuck into it and I finished the damn thing. And it was terrible. So I did another draft. And it was a little bit better. And then I spent maybe about a good 6 months doing a third draft, which I finished end of last year, beginning of this year. And it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. And I've sent it out to a bunch of people who've read it, and they really like it. You know, they say it's a really good script. Yeah, it needs some work, but everybody seems to like it. And so today I put an ad on Facebook on the AFTRS notice page. For the non-Australians, AFTRS is the Australian Film, Television and Radio School. It's the big name in Australian film schools. And they have a notice board where you can advertise for people to help you out with your project. And so I put an ad out for a producer, for someone to help me get the film made. I'm very scared about that. I don't mind saying. It took a lot of effort to hit the damn mouse key and put that up there. But it's out there now. I've had 2 responses. One was not positive. There's no way of putting that. It was very, very non-positive. Is that a word? And the other one was not for a producer. It was a gentleman who was a behind-the-scenes photographer. Seems like a very nice guy. Spoke back to him very briefly. Nobody for an actual producer just yet. But it's out there now, which, you know, I've made a step. I've made a step. I feel like I haven't made any steps towards getting anything done for a while, which was driving me a little bit mental, making me feel very, very bad about myself. So yeah, that's out there now. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping for a producer who has some previous experience, previous knowledge, who can let me know whether or not the script's actually worth pursuing. That's a big thing. It's like, just because you wrote a good script, even because you made a good movie, doesn't mean that there's an audience for it, that there's people who actually want to see your film. That's the bit that's got me the most scared about pursuing. That's who the bit was holding me up the most, is that most of my projects, there's no audience for. There's never been an audience for. Like, I put a lot of effort into them. I make good products, and they get a lot of people who watch it and see them and just say, you know, they really enjoyed it and they really like it, and, you know, do more. That's great. Case in point. But just nobody watches. And I'm terrified of putting all this time and effort into something like this and then it just getting to the point where no one watches it. Big shout out to our 7 listeners.